Hello students, welcome to West Bengal English Medium Guide. So this is the second part of this chapter, India location and features. I gave you the first part in the previous video. If you have missed, then please check out the description box or playlist. You will find that video from there. So let's start. So we have finished question number 84 in the last video, and now we will start from question number 85. Which is the largest delta in the world? Sundarban Delta. 86. Where is the Sundarban Delta located? In the Brahmaputra plain. 87. Fill in the blanks. Rivers Ganga and Brahmaputra drain into the Bay of Bengal. 88. Which area is known as the Peninsular Plateau? To the south of the northern plains lies a triangular plateau region called the Peninsular Plateau. 86. Which is the oldest landmass in India? The Peninsular Plateau. 87. Where does the major portion of the Peninsular Plateau lie? The major portion of the Peninsular Plateau lies in central and south India. 88. What is Peninsular Plateau surrounded by? The Peninsular Plateau is surrounded by hill ranges on all sides. First point, to the north lies Aravalli, Vindhya, Satpura and Rajmahal hills. Next point, to the west are the Western Ghats. Last point, to the east are the Eastern Ghats. 89. Describe the surface of the Peninsular Plateau. The surface of the Peninsular Plateau is uneven and is formed by igneous and metamorphic rocks. 90. The plateau regions is rich in minerals. 90. What is the main occupation of the people in Peninsular Plateau? Mining. 91. Name some important river in Peninsular Plateau. Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Narmada, Tapi, Chambal, Betwa and so on. 92. By which river the Peninsular Plateau is divided into? What are the divisions? The Peninsular Plateau is divided into two distinct parts by river Narmada. First point, the northern part is called the Malwa Plateau. The southern part is known as the Deccan Plateau. 93. What is the Malwa Plateau surrounded by? The Malwa Plateau is surrounded by the Aravalli hills in the northwest and the Vindhyas in the south. 94. What is the eastern extension and the southern extension of the Malwa Plateau known as? The eastern extension of Malwa Plateau known as Bundelkhand and the southern extension is known as Bagelkhand. 95. What is the Malwa Plateau known as in South Bihar? The Chota Nagpur Plateau. 96. Name some important rivers flowing in the Malwa Plateau: Chambal, Betwa, Ken and Son. Next, describe the location of the Deccan Plateau. The Deccan Plateau extends from the Vindhyas in the north to the Nilgiri hills in the south and is bounded by the eastern and western Ghats. 98. Name some hills in the western Ghats: Nilgiri, Salyadri, Anaimalai and Cardamom hills. Next, which rivers flow through the western Ghats? River Narmada and Tapi flow through westwards through the western Ghats into the Arabian Sea. Which river flow through the eastern Ghats? Rivers Mahanadi, Krishna, Kaveri and Godavari flow eastwards through the eastern Ghats into the Bay of Bengal. What is the other name of river Godavari? The Ganga of the south. Differentiate between the western Ghats and eastern Ghats. Number 1, they are high and continuous. They are number 1. They are lower than the western Ghats are discontinuous. Number 2, swift flowing rivers such as Narmada and Tapi flow in this area. Number 2, the long broad rivers flowing in this region are Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Number 3, since rivers have a short and steep flow, they are ideal for generating hydroelectricity. Number 3, since the rivers have long course, they are better suited for navigation. 104. Which is the waterfalls in India? Where is it located? The Dhosgar waterfalls in the western Ghats are the highest. Which is the highest waterfalls in India. So the Dosgar waterfalls in the Western Ghats are the highest waterfalls in India, located in Satara city, Maharashtra. 105, which is one of the largest known lava sites of the world, the Deccan Plateau. What is responsible for extinction of dinosaurs? Some scientists believe that gaseous emission from the eruptions here are responsible for extinction of dinosaurs. What is Deccan Trap? The northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau, covering parts of Gujarat, Maharashtra, and many Madhya Pradesh, is known as the Deccan Trap. What is the Deccan Trap made up of? Sheets of lava. 109, where does the Great Indian Desert lie? The Great Indian Desert, or the third desert, lies in the northwestern part of India in Rajasthan. Describe the physical feature of the Great Indian Desert. It is a vast desert with dry, rocky and sand land, having very little or no vegetation. In extremely hot weather conditions, it receives very little rainfall. Next, why was the Indira Gandhi Canal constructed? The Indira Gandhi Desert receives very little rainfall. To help the poor to survive in the desert, the Indira Gandhi Canal was constructed. It runs through this desert and has brought relief to the local people. Where does the Indira Gandhi Canal carry water from? From river Satluj. Okay, which is the only large river in the Great Indian Desert? The Luni. Which is the salt water lake in the Great Indian Desert? Sambar. Where do the coastal plains lie? The coastal plains lie on either side of Peninsular Plateau of India, along the western and eastern coast. Where do the coastal plains extend? They extend for about 6,100 km from the run of Kutch in the west to West Bengal in the east. What are the divisions of coastal plains? The coastal plains are broadly divided into western coastal plains and eastern coastal plains. Where do the eastern and western coastal plains, which is the southernmost tip of the Indian mainland, the Cape Comorin? The western coastal plains are narrow. Which region is known as the Konkan Coast? The northern part of the western coastal plains in Gujarat is known as the Konkan Coast. What are lagoons, or how are the lagoons formed? Sea water trapped between land and sea by sandbars leads to the formation of lagoons. Two important rivers flowing in the western coastal plains, Narmada and Tapi. Which one is broader, eastern or western plains? The eastern coastal plains. Eastern or western coastal? The eastern coastal plains are broader than the western coastal plains. What are the northern and southern part of the eastern coastal plains called? The northern part of the eastern coastal plains is called the northern circus, and the southern part of the southern part is called Coromandel Coast. Name some important rivers in the eastern coastal plains. Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. Name two famous groups of islands in India. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. Are the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands states are union territories? Union territories. Where do the Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie? The Andaman and Nicobar Islands lie in the Bay of Bengal to the southeast of India. How many groups of islands from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands? 572. Where is the Barren Island located, or which active volcano is located in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, or which is the only active volcano in India? The only active volcano in India, called the Barren Island, is situated in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Name two coral islands in India, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the Lakshadweep Islands. What is coral? Coral is deposition of skeleton of tiny marine animals called polyps. What are reefs? A strip of ridge of rock, sand and coral that rises to or near the surface of a body of water is called reef. Where do the Lakshadweep Islands lie? The Lakshadweep Islands lie in the Arabian Sea off the coast of Kerala to the southwest of India. Which is the largest island in the Lakshadweep Island? Minicoy, 5 square kilometer area. Last question. which state in Northeast India known as the Seven Sisters? The Seven Sister states in Northeast India are Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, and Tripura. So these are the exercise question answers from the chapter India, Location and Features. Hope you all understood. If you have any query, then please let me know in the comment box. So that's all for today. See you soon with a new video. Till then, take care and bye.